Hey, good morning. Cowboy Ryan with Fitness Motivation in Your Car. All right, guys. Hey, let's jump into it and get started. Thanks for tuning in here. So it is morning 5:31 in the morning, and my message for you today is it working? And is it time to change? That's right, folks. So here is probably one of the biggest traps that we fall into, and we don't realize it, and we just find ourselves down the road, months, weeks, years, decades down the road going, oh my gosh, why is this not working? And it's called, is it working? So you've got to take a look in any area in your life, especially since we're talking about fitness, and, you've got to finally admit to yourself, is this working? Am I getting what I want? Well, the first mistake a lot of people make is they don't even know what they want. So in their head, to answer the question, is it working? I don't know. Is it? Because they don't get clear of what they want. So if you don't know what you want, you've got to go spend that time to figure out what do you want. Dive deep into it and just say, what do I want? I mean, it's a simple question. You just got to answer it. And usually when you say, well, I don't know what I want, but you have a big list of things what you don't want. So that's where you've got to spend time and focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. So guys, here's what'll happen. Let me kind of give you an example. This is Jones. She's been working out for about 2 months now. She's pretty much lost about nothing. Her pants are about the same size. She's feeling a little bit better, but she's not getting that weight loss. And when we dive into her program, we find that all she's been doing for the last 2 months is just simply walking on the treadmill. And the speed that she's been walking on the treadmill has been way too slow. So she's basically just kind of burning a few extra calories, getting her heart rate up just a tad, and, just watching a lot of TV as she's walking on the treadmill. That's great. She's getting out. She's moving. She's getting exercise. But what does she need to change? First off, she needs to get clear on what her goals are. And second off, she needs to do a diagnostic and say, is this working, and what do I need to change? So she's going to have to either speed up on the treadmill, get a heart rate monitor watch. She's going to have to do longer than what she's doing. She's going to have to do more days a week, and then she's going to have to change it up a little bit and probably start, doing some resistance training, or she's going to have to do more days a week or dive into her food. So that's what I'm talking about, guys, is first, before you change anything, step one, you got to get clear of what you do want, not what you don't want. And then once you get clear of what you do want, then you've got to take a look at what do I need to change. And here's the thing, guys. Like I said, the trap people fall into, they don't know what they want, but then they don't know what to change. And they're fearful. And people are just, the number one fear in life is death. And the number two fear, guys, is change. People just hate change because it is going in the land of the unknown. Well, here's the thing. Life is going to change. Things are going to change. Whether you want change to happen or not, it's going to change. So here's my best advice. Don't let change happen to you, because that is where we just get really sad, upset, depressed, frustrated, because change is always happening to us. You're like, oh, my gosh, why is this change happening to me? Be in charge of the change. If you're in charge of the change and it's what you can control, see, we freak out in our lives in areas we can't control. And you can control change if you're ahead of it. So in your fitness journey, you need to take a look at what's going on. You're getting what you want or you're not getting what you want. And then you need to do a diagnostic and say, what do I need to change? Because, again, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting the new results, definition of insanity. It's not going to happen. You must change. You must be in control of the change. You must be in charge of that change, guys. So you've got to change it. Change your approach. And if it doesn't work, you change your approach. And if that doesn't work, you change your approach again. You literally have to just keep fine-tuning until you finally, get what you're seeking and what you want. But it is that change. And, if you don't know exactly what to change, that's where you got to do a little research. And you've got to get yourself knowledge, get some education, get that profound knowledge that I talk about. Profound knowledge is basically knowledge that's been proven, knowledge that is working. Not I just looked up the scientific definition of workout. No. That's knowledge. Profound knowledge is when you find a guy like me that has an absolute laid out perfect program and you just follow it, so you've got to keep making those changes. Let me give you an example, guys, in my life and in my career as a trainer. So the changes that I've gone through, I started out as a one-on-one trainer at a Gold's Gym, 1-hour workouts, one client at a time, and it was $50 a workout that we were charging these clients. That the gym was charging these clients $50, guys. So for someone to work out with me for 1 month, 3 days a week on my program, we're talking $750 for 1 month. And, back then in 2001 when I first became a trainer, it was, that's just a standard, and that's what you charge people, and that's what these people are paying. And but over time, I was just like, wait, these people just keep dropping off. What is the problem? What is wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people? They're paying $700-800 a month. And it's like they couldn't keep up with that. They can't train for you for very long at all. And so that's where I really learned, man, I felt bad after a while taking these. Well, I wasn't taking these people's money. I was getting a fraction of that, and the gym was taking the rest. So I'm like, oh my gosh, well, you know what? There was a pattern. These people started staying about 1 month, and then that was it, and they were gone. They're like, look, John, I just can't afford this anymore, so I got to go do it on my own. So that's where I learned, and I started developing my workouts to just deliver insane results, and that's when I started creating my program, that Lose 12-Inch program that I took on Shark Tank, because I knew these people were going to stay with me right in a month, and they'd be like, man, I can't afford this anymore, so I've got to go do it on my own. So I really designed it to where, A, they would get the most results I could possibly get them, and I would really teach them. I would educate them. By the time they were done with me, ready to go on their own, they could still keep using that gym membership that they had at the Gold's Gym there, but they could take the tools that I taught them, the education that I taught them, and they could keep going forward with it. And so that was a change that I had to make in my training program, as compared to I used to just train them, and they would go on their way, and then I'd get another new client. And so that's what I'm saying, guys, is that the change is always there, and you got to be reading it, you got to be forecasting it. And, when I was training these people one-on-one, I had to ask myself, am I getting what I want? And the answer was no. Then I said, what do I want? And I wanted to see these people get life-changing results. I wanted to arm these people with as many tools as I possibly could and teach them, educate them, motivate them, and inspire them and give them the confidence they could go do it on their own and not need me as a trainer at $50 an hour, because that was just insane. And so that's what I did. That's a change I went through, and I did that for several years, and, I ended up getting hundreds of success clients, which made me feel amazing as a person, because I didn't just take their money and give them a good workout for a month. Like, I literally was transforming these lives. But then I just saw, look, okay, there's something's got to change. So I broke away from the big gyms, and I opened my own facility, and I started doing that group training. This is before CrossFit, anything like that. And now I was charging people a third the cost because I would train them in groups. That's what I would do. And, man, I was loving that because instead of charging someone $800 a month, I was charging about $300 a month, and I could get some insane results for them. But, again, I had to focus on what do I want and what do I need to change. And, that, guys, that's what you need to focus on. One, what do you want? And two, what do you need to change to get what you want? So that's what I did. And then 2008 hit, and man, I tell you what, the market just really took a hit, and the $300 that these people pay, and I showed up my gym, and I had an empty gym. They all quit overnight because they couldn't afford it. So then I was forced to change. Like, I didn't want to change. Either I go out of business or I change something immediately. Why? Because I had to focus on my goal. What do I want? I want to inspire. I want to touch. I want to motivate. I want to get people insane results. And it always comes back, guys, before you make a change, you've got to get clear of what do you want. Don't just go change stuff to just change it. You got to get clear of what you want first. So I did. I changed it, and then I was able to lower people's prices about $109 a month, so even a third the cost of that. But I required a 12-month commitment out of them, and, man, it was amazing. And I did that for years at my gym, and that's what I still do. But, guys, guess what? I had to ask myself another question. What do I really want? What is my ultimate big goal? My big goal, I went on Shark Tank 5 years ago. My big goal was to motivate, educate, inspire millions of people with my training, my coaching, my motivation, my education programs, my workout, my food programs. And I had to take a look at it and say, am I getting that? No. Got a couple gyms that I work a handful of people out, and then I've got a franchise that's coming that's going to even help, maybe thousands and thousands of people, but I'm not getting what I want. Like, I want to motivate and reach millions of people, millions, 85 million women alone in the U.S. go on some kind of workout program or a diet 5 times a year. They try it, 85 million. And I believe I am the number one motivational trainer in the world. I can motivate, I can educate, I can inspire people, and, man, I'm selling myself short by just reaching a few hundred people, so it's time for change. But here's the thing, and this is what I need you to understand. You've got to take a look at your goal. What is your goal before you change something? If your goal in fitness is, I just want to move, and that's it, and you're moving right now, well, you're reaching your goal. Don't change nothing because you're getting what you want, okay? But if you have bigger goals than that, you want more than, well, I just want to move and burn a few calories, then you've got to take a look at what you're doing and say, okay, what do I need to change? So, guys, here's the final change that I made after I went on Shark Tank. I had thousands of people go to my website, and they wanted to do my in-home workout. They didn't have one. So I developed one, shot some workout videos. In the last 5 years, I've shipped over 40,000 different workout DVDs to homes around the world, which is awesome. But I'm still, guess what? I had to ask myself this question. Am I getting what I want? What do I want? I want to reach millions. I want to help millions of people. So I got my answer going. I'm still not reaching millions of people because it's a lot of work to ship these DVDs, and then sometimes they get lost in the mail, or the DVD doesn't quite work, or a lot of people don't have DVDs or anymore. So I finally said, what do I want? I want to reach millions of people, get my tools, my education, my motivation in the hands of the millions of people who need that. People like you that are waiting, that are listening to this, that are hungry, that are starving, that are craving that. And So I said, okay, there's got to, what is my goal? What do I need to change? So finally, guys, I come up with it. It's called the 28-Day Rapid Results Challenge, and you can do it instantly in your home, on your phone, on your computer. I have no DVDs I have to ship you. It is instant, and it is a 4-week challenge laid out for you in a new membership site that I have. Everything is there. It is all laid out. You can start it instantly. You can have live chat with me and my staff. I've got live webinars. I mean, it is literally amazing, beyond amazing, greatest thing I've ever created, guys. And the reason I'm so excited about this is because now I'm going, look, I can reach millions of people and help them get it in the hands of millions of people. That's what my goal is. So what I'm getting at is I've got this massive, massive, massive breakthrough, all because I asked myself, what do I want and what needs to change? And that's my message to you guys. What do you want and what do you need to change? Because you will get the answer, but you've got to ask yourself first, what do you want? And then you'll get clear on what you need to change. So, guys, this new 28-day challenge, I'm so excited. If it's something that you really want to do and want to look into, I highly recommend it. It is so affordable. So I've gone from charging someone $800 a month to train them to get amazing results to as little as $27 for the program. Insane, amazing, all because of the change. And it all came from me just asking myself one question: what do I want? And what do you want, guys? So, guys, you want to get more, you want to join that challenge, go to cowboyryan.com and you get started today. Okay, guys, I just got to my gym. I am going to end this Fitness Motivation in Your Car episode with what's working. What do you want? What do you want and what needs to change? Guys, do not keep going without changing something. You've got to change. You've got to be. You're smart enough. You're educated enough. You're knowledge enough. Is literally, if you just keep trying the same thing over and over, expecting that new result, it's not going to happen. Go make that change now. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in here, and be sure to do me a favor. Give this a thumbs up. Share it, like it, comment. I love to see the comments. It really helps my ego. It makes me know and realize what I am doing is really making an impact and a difference in the world. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to leave you with a big old, that's what I'm talking about.